What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Star Fitness JC Build Series. Sorry I've been running a little bit behind on the videos. That's totally my fault, but we're catching up. So the next two videos will be back-to-back relatively quick. We got a lot of cool stuff planned for today. This video might be a little bit shorter, but we still got a lot of stuff that is planned. I'm here at the JC site. It's January 6, 2026. And we are officially about to start pouring concrete on the footers. As you can see, they are pulling in right here, and concrete is about to start going down. I will take you over there and give you a close-up look. So they should pour everything today, and then the next step will be digging out the exterior footer, getting that formed up, and then we'll be running some piping under the pad, plumbing, electrician, stuff like that. And then we're pouring the main slab, and the building is going up. It is sitting right over there. So slowly but surely, we're getting closer. So today is an exciting day. It's January 22nd. We've got a lot on the agenda today. We have the second pour of the piers at the new JC location. After that, things should really start to take off as far as getting the building up and all that good stuff. Also behind me is the actual siding panels for the gym. It's what they call tough wall, and it's kind of like it's an insulated metal panel, but it almost has like a stucco look to it. So the sides of the building will be covered in all of this, and then obviously the front will have a lot more of like board and batten and stone. So just want to show you all that before I head to the site itself and show you all some on that next concrete pour. See you there. Back on the site, just pouring our second of 3 pours here. As you can see, this is all the forms for the exterior footer. Probably the next video, I'll show you what those will look like going around the exterior. But they're continuing to pour those piers that I showed you close up. And then there'll be one more pour after that. I feel like I'm saying pour a lot. There's Nash. Hopefully we don't get killed with an absolute winter storm this weekend, but knowing my luck, it'll probably happen. Fingers crossed it does not. As you can see, it's a Saturday, but we're out here working on getting this exterior footer formed up. They've got this whole wall, got the back wall, got about halfway on the side wall, and they're gonna try to get the front done today. And then after that, like I said last video, we're bringing in our subs, electrician and plumber, running their underground stuff, throughout the building here. And then they'll basically pour one more slab, and this piece of concrete right here will be actually the finished floor of the gym. So then after that, we're throwing up some steel. Stay safe. So today is Wednesday, January 28th. This whole week, honestly, I've been meeting with a lot of different potential personal trainers for the new gym. Definitely don't want to say their names yet, but they have been handpicked by me and another person as the best in the area when it comes to one-on-one personal training, group training, specifically with High Rocks. I had a phone call yesterday with one trainer. I had an in-person meeting yesterday with another, and then I have another in-person meeting with another today as well. I know it's still a little bit, out before the gym opens. I thought it would be a good time to go ahead and meet with them and have it in the back of their mind, so they don't make any, solid commitments to, any other gym. But I'm super excited about it, especially the one that I'm meeting right now. She is very High Rock specific. She has a very, very good certification when it comes to High Rocks. It's her passion. She definitely made some suggestions for the gym in general to make it more High Rocks class friendly. and I'm listening to those suggestions. I've already had a couple phone calls with my gym designers to rearrange some things in the layout. Kind of swap a couple things out to where I have a true, high rocks competition training facility. So super excited about the meeting today. I will let you all know how it goes. This is the morning of January 30th. They are officially laying the building out. So it's basically, putting up chalk lines wherever the walls are in the building. And that will give the plumbers and electricians an idea of, exactly where they're running stuff. They're, running the, PVC lines for the bathrooms in the exact location that where the toilets will be. It just helps out a lot. Today's Friday, and the electricians and plumbers are starting on Monday, weather dependent. We're supposed to be getting some snow today. It's freezing cold. But yeah, they're supposed to start on Monday. Should take the electricians about 2 days. Plumbers, they told me 5 to 7 working days. And then after that, we're pouring the last slab and the building is going up. So it's, taken forever to get to this point. Weather hasn't helped, but we are making progress, and hopefully come springtime, don't want to put an exact date on it, but around the end of March, we'll be working on the inside of the building. So I'll keep you guys updated. So what we have going on today is at the Elizabethton location, we are rearranging some stuff at the gym to create room for the new stuff that's coming next week, which will be the next video. We'll be kind of receiving that equipment. Also behind the scenes, I've been doing a ton of meetings with management style employees for the gym, as well as some newer collabs and partnerships with some small businesses. So I can't talk much about that, but I just wanted to kind of throw that out there, and you'll eventually find out more about that. So excited to take you all on another behind the scenes content day. What I'm doing honestly wasn't a part of the original plan. I'm seeing as it goes. We'll play around with it, but that's good enough. And then that other one will go here, long ways. What we've done is we've moved the more functional stuff down to here, specifically because I thought it would be cool in the spring or summertime to be able to roll this door up and be able to look outside for the rowers or the assault runner on all these bikes. Also, it kind of made more sense with the high rock stuff because now all of it is literally together. You've got the wall platform right there. You've got the ski ergs, you've got the assault bikes and the bike erg, you got the rower, and you've got the runner right there. Obviously, you could run outside in the summertime and be able to do a full high rock circuit. So it totally made more sense with that. And then as you move along down through here, I brought one of the Dynabody squat racks to here to kind of just spread things out on the leg section. I felt like that specific squat rack didn't get used specifically because of where it's at. So I think it will get used more now. I faced it this certain way to give a little bit more privacy, but plenty of places to squat and do functional movements here. And then obviously I didn't get rid of the old Smith machine. It's still right here, so you can do upper, lower body work, whatever you need to do here. I've left some space open here for the 4 new leg pieces that's going to be coming in. I'll probably put the pin loaded hip thrust here, leg extension, leg curl, and then the other leg press. I might tweak that a little bit, but the new equipment will more than likely be in a row right here in this open space. And really what I was trying to pull off was essentially an extension to our already existing leg section. So now when you're down here doing squats or you're doing, hip thruster, you don't have to walk to the complete other side of the gym. It's more of a functional space. It makes more sense now. And I will take you down to the upper body section and show you what we're gonna do down there. I keep looking around, I'm asking everybody, what do you think? What do you think? But I think honestly, it's people are gonna be like, what the heck at first, because it's just the newness of it. But I think it makes total sense. And the more I look at it, the more I like it. So that's a good feeling. The upper body is what is probably gonna freak out people the most, because they're gonna come in the front door and be like, where the heck is everything? But I haven't got rid of anything, still got it. And we're gonna be filling in the gaps, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with that. So the new pieces that we're getting, which is the Matrix Ultra line, and it's their highest end line that they make. It's all white, so it's gonna be very aesthetically pleasing. upper body wise, what we have coming is a pin loaded lat pull down machine. So I'll probably blend it in with the other lat pull down here. We have another converging shoulder press coming in, so I'll be, kind of blending in here. I have a converging chest press, which we've never had ever since Star Fitness began, and I don't really know why, but we are finally getting one. The one that I'm leaving out is the bicep oscillator. So that is like one of those machines that you basically sit there like this. You put your elbows on the pad and do a bicep curl. So bicep curl, lat pull down, converging chest press, and converging shoulder press. I will mix those in with everything that we have here and kind of fill in this empty space. So in the next video will be actually the equipment delivery video. So you'll get to see the stress that comes with that. So we'll see you then.